Hello, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Japa Dasi, and today we are going to be talking about something called 0 point. Now, 0 point is very, very important to me because it is everything that I have been studying and focusing all of my research energy on. Also, it is really up to my healing practice, and it is now the center point of my healing practice. So let's get into it. What is 0 point? First of all, 0 point is source. 0 point is everything that energy is going towards, and it is where all things have come. You could call it God source or the creator source. So I've wrote something, let me just get it up. I've wrote something here just to kind of go into that a little bit deeper, using some metaphor to help you understand. So 0 point is the source of all creation, the first movement or the first act of creation. Energy is pulled into it and repelled back out. It can be metaphorically seen as the rest point of the in and out breath of God. This in and out breathing of energy is happening within your very cells, and your energy systems should follow this rhythm. I say should because most often we are living off-center, unfocused, and energetically scattered due to trauma and poor health and well-being. It's so funny because a lot of my soul brothers, they say things like, oh, don't let yourself get drawn out. Don't let gal draw you out. What are they on about? Why is there a feeling of being drawn out? Drawn out from where? Drawn out from one's center of stability, center of focus, center lane. Yeah? So also I wrote, tired of running from the past or running to the future, or both, and at the same time forever aware of time passing. Yeah? I'm going to read that again. Tired of running from the past or running to the future, or both, and at the same time forever aware of time passing. This is our natural state, well, in the Western world, and how many generations have been living. I was thinking today in the shower, actually, that maybe a midlife crisis is when we have splintered out so far from 0 point, from the God geometry, that we try in some way to mimic that coming back to stillness by coming back to maybe a time when we felt free, or our younger days, you know. I'm 30 years old, so I don't know why I'm chatting about younger days, but you get what I'm trying to say. So the feeling that you are continuously living, running from a situation that happened to you in the past, or things in the present, are always bringing up those feelings in the past, or you're not even present. You're thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen in a couple years time, and this is bringing anxiety. So therefore you are never at rest, you are never centered in the present to manifest and actualize really what you want to do. So that's why I say in that piece, forever aware of time passing, forever aware of your own decaying, because that's what this matrix is. It is a death matrix, not a life matrix. Yeah? But that's for another video. Right, back to 0 point. So I hope you kind of understand what 0 point is and what I'm talking about. Leave a message in the comments if that wasn't clear. So 0 point also has a shape. It looks like something. It's a point, yes? But it is the God geometry. It's the geometry of God. My grandmother actually was part of a spiritual tradition called Brahma Kumaris, and I always saw in her house she had this symbol, and this symbol was a light, and around it an emanation which made a radius, which looks a little bit something like that. Yeah? Okay. So that is the geometry of God. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? It is the point of consciousness, and it is first movement. It's first awareness. It's first radius of awareness. And if this was 3D, it would be a sphere. Also, the center point sometimes manifests not a radius that is spherical, but triangular or cube or dodecahedron or octahedron, these platonic solid shapes. But the first movement of God consciousness is the center point within the sphere. Yeah? So, reason why this is so ultimately important to our healing journey, to our ascension journey, is that throughout time, like I said, you're running from the past, running to the future, time's running out. That is basically creating a very splintered geometry within your being, within your mind, and within your physical body. This is also where illnesses come from. This is where bodily misalignments come from, where you're not totally proportioned. You have backache, you have some issues going on. This is because of that. So the 0 point practice that I want to talk to you about, which connects amazingly to this mudra. Now, you've seen in the titles I've written the one mudra to rule them all. So we will talk about that now, because this is what I use in my healing, and I've found that it's the peak, it's the pinnacle of my healing practice. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'm really enthusiastic about this discovery, because it's helped me and it's helped my clients. So, the one mudra to rule them all. Now, this mudra is called Samana mudra. Now, in Sanskrit, sam, the root word sam, means together, and ana means breathing. So we can denote from that Samana mudra means loosely to breathe together. Now, in our system, we have prana, which is energy, etheric energy, and or chi from in the Chinese medicinal tradition. And we have different airs. We have different life airs that move through us. Like when we pass away, when we die, when the soul leaves this body, all the life airs release, and there is this last breath. That's the life airs. But we have many life airs. We have 5 life airs, actually. So it's very interesting, though, that this mudra looks like this. This is the mudra. You're just bringing your 5 fingers all together to create what? What does that look like to you? A center point, a 0 point within the radius, center point, and radius. This is amazing. Even now, as I've brought my fingers together, it's balancing all of my energies. I can feel it. There's a sense of grounding. There's a sense of deeper breath. There's a sense of more clarity of mind. The 5 fingers also are connected to our 5 senses: seeing, feeling, tasting, touching. Wait, I did that wrong, didn't I? Seeing, touching, smelling, tasting, hearing. Yes, our 5 senses. And when we bring together, breath together, all of these 5 senses, we're not drawn out by these 5 senses. Like I said, my good bros say, don't let gal draw you out. With what? What is being drawn out? Yeah, these senses, your 5 senses, are the things that draw you out of center point, out of your center. So this Sumana Mudra, the one mudra to rule them all, brings all those 5 senses into a 0 point. Yeah, you can see that. The same. Now, when I discovered this, I was like, yeah, great, wow, okay, I see the correlation. That's amazing. But why it's helped me so much, and why it's helped my clients so much, and it is going to help you so much, is because I realized, okay, I am an energy healer practitioner. We heal with our hands. There's a lot of hand healing. The energy emanates from the center point of the palms. This part of my hands get really warm, or they feel like an electrical vibration in the palm of my hand. So I thought about this. I was like, so if I send energy, like Iron Man, where he's like, ha, and there's like a beam of energy comes out, it just blasts out. Well, I was thinking about lasers, and I was thinking about focusing energy, like how we can focus in the third eye point and bring all the energy there. That I can do that with my hand. And basically, that is the Samana Mudra. Creating a laser point from the generator, the energy generator point. That energy coming out gets, I will make sound effects, gets centered and focused between all 5 of these points, which are all of our senses at points, and also the elements, the 5 elements. So the 5 elements become unified in 0 point to direct healing energy. It's amazing. Even now as I'm speaking, it's like my hand is turned on. It's ready to send energy. And I'm sending energy through this screen now. So you're getting a free tune-up. So basically, this shape is magnificent. You can do it yourself. Do it yourself. Put your fingers like this in meditation. All the time we're doing this. This actually stimulates the air, the life airs, and brings a lot of air. If you're aware of Ayurvedic medicine, there are the 3 doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And loosely, Vata is the air, Pitta is the fire, and Kapha is more heavier earth. Loosely, they're a bit of a mixture of each 3. But Vata, when we do this mudra, this increases the airs. So if you think too much, doing this isn't good, because you're just going to get a lot more air, light energy to fuel your overthinking. So if you are a meditator and you can't still your mind, do not put your fingers in this position. This will just exacerbate your life airs. you can reverse it. One of my dear friends, he showed me this. So instead of doing this, you can curl it in, reverse it, and put it downward on your knees. You know, if you're in meditation like this, you can place your hands like this, downward. But I digress. So, Samana Mudra. Place all your fingers together in a tip like this, very simple. And you can sit there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, however long you would like, however long you have in your day. And you can experience the highly balancing effects of this mudra. But going back to my point of why it's so powerful healing, is that you can use this shape and mudra and place it gently on any part of your body that has tension. And because you've created a 0 point, a point of focus from that center, palm center, which is what we are always giving. We're always giving, we're always taking, we are always moving things with this center point. Even if you're not aware of it, even if you're not an energy healer like me or a flamenco dancer, because they're very aware actually. Flamenco, I have a friend who was a flamenco dancer, and they're very aware of the power of the hand because they're clapping and they're very aware of the energy that they're creating. So if you're not any of those things and you just you're not aware of your hands, it's okay. It still will work. It still will have a massive benefit on you, because this is a fact. This is a fact of how our energies move in our body. It doesn't need your belief. Believing something means that you don't know. It is not known to you. Well, I'm telling you. So now you know. And it is a biomechanical fact that when the fingers are brought like this, it creates a center point of focus that can channel any energy that you have, because the hands are energy movers. They're energy movers. They take energy. They give energy. Yeah. So when you bring the fingers like this, place them on any point of your body, you can release tension. Simple as that. It's so wonderful. Yes. And for our energy healers out there, if you are activated with Reiki and you have Reiki initiation or Sekhem initiation like myself, Sekhem is the energy current of Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess of healing and war or destruction, but something must be destroyed or removed for healing to commence. So they go hand in hand. Yeah. Right. So for me, for those who like myself, those like myself who've done these, that are initiated in these healing arts, you can turn your energy healing on as you normally do, and you start to feel the warmth in the palms, and you get ready to do your session with the client. Bring your hands into Samana Mudra and create that hot generated energy in the palm point and send it directly out to the center point, which will blast out very directed healing. Another thing that I was doing, which I'll share with you, which was amazing, is you can take a crystal, because a crystal is a silicate-based mineral which fractures light and fractures energy, and that's why they have different properties. As the amethyst is great for the third eye, and rose quartz for the heart chakra. So it has that energy basis within it. And then all you need to do is place that crystal in the center point of the palm, the generator of that energy, creating the 0 point. Boom. And there you have it. You have a crystal enhanced energy drill. Crystal enhanced, and I like that, I just made that up. A crystal enhanced energy drill from your own biomechanics. What I'm realizing is a lot of what I'll be sharing with you all on this YouTube channel is the biomechanics, is our own highly advanced technology right here. We're coming into an AI saturated age where how can I say this? Our mainstream society is pushing transhumanism. And that's fine, that's great, that's okay. I don't mind. But also there has to be a balance, there has to be an awareness that we are evolving. We have ability of telepathy. We have the ability of direct healing and removing tumors without the barbaric medical act of cutting the body. Yeah? So that's more of what we're going to be talking about. So I think I have covered everything that I wanted to cover about 0 point and 0 point healing and this Samana Mudra, breathe together Mudra. But I'm sure that I will do more videos talking a lot more about it. Please put a message in the comment if you want to share anything, or if you want to know more, like, please ask me. Also, I am available for healings, and all the information, extra information that you need will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to subscribe. This has been amazing. I hope you learned something. And yeah, if it sparked your mind, please research 0 point. There's actually a wonderful glossary called the Ascension Glossary, which I'll put a link in here, which is by Lisa Renee, and it has everything you could ever imagine about ascension, about healing, about our history, about the truth of who we are and what we are becoming. It's amazing. So I put a link to her page on 0 point in the description box. Thank you so much for watching.